We got it. We got
The
it.
views and opinions expressed in
I
the Straight Dope
appreciate-
Show
I
are those of the
appreciate
hosts
that.
and guests and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or
About
to
position
go
of the
through
show,
rap.
the Uplift Society, or Rock the Crown TV.
Fuck out
This
of
show is
here.
intended for entertainment purposes only and
Oh,
does
dog,
not provide
battle rap
professional or
world,
legal
did you
advice.
hear
Listening to or
that
watching the
Remy
show is
Ma
at your
cheated
own
on
risk, and the
Papoose to make
creators
that
of the
look
show
like
are
him?
not responsible for any damages or losses that may result from its
Hey,
content.
bro, I ain't gonna
Enjoy
lie.
the show.
You know, men lie, women lie, men cheat, women cheat, but don't ever cheat on me with a nigga that look like me. Like, hold up, bro.
I know your type, bitch.
Yo, and he definitely the diet version. Nigga, like when you put them next to each other, it's like
The diet version. You know what that means, right? Nah, but it's worse than that. Nah, because
I don't want to get into it. I don't want to get into
you
it.
brought it up.
I don't, wanna get
I don't
into
even
it.
like getting into people's personal shit, but since you brought it up,
Dude, why are you talking? Like
I got thoughts now. You know what that shit mean, right?
man, nah, don't.
When they look like you, nigga, and he ain't even the better version. He just looked like you. That means that some shit was going on in their relationship at home, and she wasn't getting something that she needed.
Bruh.
So she went out
hey, you
and
know
not
what?
found a new nigga. She found the same nigga.
Just a mini me. Done. Now, I'm only mad because Papoose held her down, bruh. Like I'm really like I understand they was going through shit, relationships and shit like that, but it's one of those like, hey, can y'all just keep this shit private?
We don't need to know this.
Like, nigga,
We don't need another Will and Jada.
Like,
we don't want you looking like this out here.
Feel me? I understand problems is problems. Niggas is going through it.
we
understand.
We
bro.
know about
Just-
relationships. We
just
don't
keep
need to see that
Just keep
shit.
that shit cool, bro.
Y'all mean too much.
Y'all was the bastions of black love, nigga. Like,
Y'all
nigga,
mean too much to the culture.
everybody had a rap about holding them down, like Remy did Papoose, and then you just go and do this shit in the public with that nigga.
That ain't good.
All right, so
not good.
hey, where we at? Hey guys, I'm Luna.
I'm sorry to him.
I am too, bro, because that hurt. That hurt me. I ain't even in a relationship like that. It's like, damn, son.
He probably looking at this nigga picture right now, like, man, fuck this.
Bro, like I said,
Shit don't even make no
you
sense.
cheating happens, nigga. You can find a new nigga, whatever. That nigga cannot be the mini me.
That's emotional cheating, bro. That's what that is right there. You found another nigga that looked just like me.
Cause you can't leave me. You just mad at me. Fuck you.
Emotional cheating.
Fuck
right
out of
there.
here. Damn it, Remy.
I bet you she got feelings for this new nigga and everything, bro. Like, I'm never gonna really fuck with you, but like, I fuck with you. Don't laugh, it ain't funny.
It's not. It's
Whoever
not.
this other nigga is, his life is gonna be. It's like if I met Dave Chappelle, or no. If I fell in love with one of Dave Chappelle's side chicks, and she was with me
Damn.
for the only reason.
Because you look like
Kinda.
Kinda. Whenever she got a 15,
And that was it, bro. I gotta deal with that shit. So whoever this other nigga is, he dealing with this shit too. Sucks for him. That's not good.
It sucks for everybody in this whole situation.
I'm involved, bro. We ain't even talking about Remy. That's
Like,
if she the cheater. Nobody ever cares about how the cheater feels.
No,
It usually starts with them being done wrong. Like, something led me down this path,
Something
but we
pushed
don't
me
care
that
about
way.
that
Nah.
after you took the step.
You took the steps, bro. Fuck you.
It's like taking a gun out and shooting a nigga. You can't just shoot a nigga.
Everybody wild until you put a gun. It's like, whoa! Why
That's
you
too
going
far.
crazy?
But he just said, "Fuck my mama and my dad." What you mean?
But he just said it though. It was words, nigga. It was words.
Yeah, I'm the crazy one.
Damn.
That's how I go, bro.
I didn't even think to put it in that. Now you put it in that perspective, bro. It just sucked for everybody.
Yeah, dude. Once again, it's emotional cheating. If it was just some other nigga, right?
Bro, really? Yeah, damn.
What if she leveled up? What if he was a better nigga, bro? It still wouldn't hurt the same.
Yeah, we wouldn't care.
You would care, but it wouldn't hurt the same because he
you
doesn't
know-
look
nah, you know-
exactly like me.
Nah, cause
Why
look,
him?
at the end of the day, bro, you gotta be honest with yourself. If your chick get a new nigga, but he's like 10 times better than you, then you just be like, oh, that's a good nigga. I can't. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna disrespect a good nigga.
Even if you can't like deal with that, like your pride can't
Yeah.
completely deal with it,
But
you
know.
still understand. You don't understand this. She probably can't completely make, like I said, she ain't gonna actually fuck with the nigga, but she probably got feelings for him because you like the other nigga.
Damn.
It sucks. That's shitty. So
Whew,
once again, we
shit.
don't usually like to dive into other people's.
Nah, but this was a good one. Like, this was some good insight and some good other opinions, you know what I mean, around the situation.
I don't even know what other people saying.
Nigga, she for the streets. And
To be honest, I think everybody's for the streets.
they not.
Nah, but like, to
Nah.
an extent, you could be.
No,
It could
okay.
be anybody. Like,
That's
you know
fair.
what I mean? Where it's
No, I hear
like,
what you're
your
saying.
loyalty only goes
Well,
so far.
what you just
as
said,
we saw.
what you just said is the emotional part, right? We never talk about that part. That whatever got them there, and relationships are weird. Like whatever made them feel a way about themselves, that made them take them steps. Nigga, I can't put that on you. I don't know. Nigga, I ain't there every day, right? It just sucks when it's like, yo, niggas held you down and did this and did that, and it's like, but nigga could be emotional trauma. Nigga could be what they say, emotionally abusive, and you don't know, like, cause that
We
shit
really don't know.
that shit looks good.
We know in front of us, he's
Yeah.
hella chill.
That's it. We know he
you
hella
wouldn't want to
cool.
think anything bad about him,
That's
but you
it.
know he could be super passive aggressive all
You know,
the time.
all the time, bro. Like to the point where it's like, yo,
Nigga, look in the refrigerator and slam it and just be like, I guess I ain't eating. It could be simple shit like that, bro.
he don't even gotta raise his voice. Nigga, just being an asshole around the house. All right, bro. I mean, like I said, I don't really want to get any shit like that. I don't know what's going on. I just know that on the outside looking in, bro, that
Cheating
shit hurt.
sucks. Cheating always sucks. And whatever leads you to cheating also always sucks. So, you know, stay out of relationships. No, I'm just playing.
I mean,
I'm just playing.
that's a way. That's a way to solve that problem. Just have hookups and shit, you know, like the kids do these days.
Actually, just don't be the one talking about, oh, I'm loyal to this and I'm loyal to that. Then you're going to be looking like Dame out here. And you just going to be that nigga that was like, I thought I was faithful. I thought you loved me.
Like I did.
Now,
So,
now I'm writing these bullshit poems trying to tell the world how I wasn't a bad nigga.
how I loved you. And it just
I
didn't
would
work
never
out at
do
the
you
end.
wrong.
We had beautiful times
Nigga,
together.
you left. You told the world I want to leave. You kept posting. You kept posting about the other bitch. He kept doing it.
Shit.
Think about that shit.
That's a fact, though.
Man.
I mean,
And then the owner was like, yo, you can't come back, bro. The damage is done.
yeah, it's a wrap. Like, what you... you done said this and said that. All out in front of people. Look, it only matters when it's in front of people.
Yeah.
Like, you can talk all that shit you want to behind the closed doors.
the doors, bro. You brought it out in front of us.
Now, no, nigga. And we not sending you to her.
Nigga, all our friends know about this now. We can't go back
It's
to the
fucked
gym.
up everywhere.
We can't just go back to the stadium and rock and act like this shit didn't happen. Everybody see us together.
Bruh, that's how you know when niggas have a fight as a couple in front of people.
That's how you know the marriage wasn't for real. They would have made it through anything, bro. They would have been. This wasn't Kobe and the Lakers. That was bullshit. Them niggas really made it through everything. Kobe was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm out the door.
He did say that, and he was like, I'm leaving.
And the Lakers was like, hold on,
bruh.
baby, wait.
Hold on, dog.
You ain't gotta go that far.
Let's talk about this.
You ain't gotta go.
Let's see what we can do. Let's just, I mean, let's talk to the counselors. Let's
see what we can do.
Let's make sure we went through all the avenues.
When he was ready to be out the door, they was like, nah, we gonna work this out. The Blazers was like, nigga, you still bitching? He was out there talking about, I want this, I want that. Look at how much better it is over there to the world. And the Blazers was like, all right, that's cool.
All right, bro. All
We
right,
done, bro. When
It's-
I'm done with you, you
it's
gonna see.
okay. It's a
all right.
wrap.
It'll be all right.
You want that shit? You gonna have it.
Grass is greener, right?
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
gonna send you somewhere, nigga.
That's the coldest breakup.
And that's where they sent him, to the coldest place he could find. Instead
Bruh.
of sending them to Miami.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Nigga sent them to a cold ass bullshit
Man,
state.
Wait, hold on. I want to go to Miami. I bet. I want to go to Miami. I shut up. I want to go to Miami. You ain't going to Miami. That's basically how that happened. Like that nigga kept saying it. They said they like, look, bruh, we gonna work it out. Just be cool. I want to go to Miami. It's like, fuck, shut the fuck up, nigga. And then the stories start coming out. Oh, it's all but confirmed. He going to Miami, and they like, wait, nigga, shut. All right, no, nigga.
Now you're not going nowhere. Now you're gonna stay your ass here. And then when we thought he was just gonna sit there, they was like, all right, we found somewhere for you to go. We did you right. All right, I hope you like the snow, nigga. Hope you like the snowboard, motherfucker.
Ooh, bruh.
You gonna be playing with Giannis though. You good? You got a chance for a chip like you wanted.
All right, so
You gonna do it for the real ones.
We've had a good time up until now. Now we gotta get serious.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, cause I keep saying, I keep starting things off saying negative things as if I don't want this to succeed or something.
Okay.
I actually want to see Dame win, especially now that he's got like who I would consider the perfect, Superman to your Batman. You know what I mean? Where it's like I've been doing it on my own with these weak ass Robins out and
Hey,
bullshit
what
got them nowhere. You know what I mean?
Oh, who you talking about?
Dame.
Okay.
We ain't nothing happening in Portland. Who helped him? Like I said, all these bullshit Robins, right?
Like,
so I need some real superheroes to team up with. Got my first one, Superman.
That nigga got Superman after he got his back broke, though. In my opinion.
It don't matter, bruh. It don't matter. The point is, Batman teams up with Superman. This is real to the.
I mean, I hear it, and Giannis did with a championship with a lot of role playing cats.
And they literally call him Superman.
Right.
So,
But I
think
don't.
that's cool.
I was talking mad shit about how old these niggas are.
Who though? I mean, Dame's old, yeah.
They whole roster, except for like 3 niggas, is over 30. And I'm not like I said, I was joking about it. But what my main point in that is, nigga, as you get older, it take longer to heal and shit like that. That's why they have a whole resting protocol and shit like that.
There's also an in-game tournament, in-season
you see
tournament.
what I'm saying? So it's like, and this shit is new. So that's a lot of wear and tear on an older team. Am I saying they can't do it?
No,
I'm not saying
you're definitely right. But you always hit. You just take it far. You take it very far
that
because
shit
it's
was
like
funny.
you know
Hey,
these old niggas.
hold on, bruh. Hold on. The meme where the nigga said 30 years old and stood up too fast. That shit just happened to fall in as I'm talking about shit about these old niggas.
Are you right?
So it was the timing. The timing of it was.
I feel it myself, bro. I'm 30, right? And like I said, my knees and my ass doesn't recover, which is some serious shit. Because you need that to be able to move. I didn't know that.
My ass hurts.
I know I needed my knees. I didn't know my ass was that involved in every movement of my legs. But apparently it is. So yeah. I know if I'm going through that, these niggas just iced up like Michelin Man, like you say. I know they're going through that. But there's a difference in the way their body is conditioned compared to us.
No, absolutely.
Even Harden and all the way he looks.
I understand that part, but it's still I'm playing the numbers game, right? I'm not wishing anything ill on these cats. I hope they get through the whole season and do their thing. But the numbers say, nigga, that's not what's gonna happen.
Also, I think there's a difference. that nobody talks about. Like I would like to see this on that Thinking Basketball channel,
Mm-hmm.
where they investigate how much you play versus how much you're not playing affecting your health during the overall season. Because I feel like back in the day, there was always injuries, but we didn't know how to treat stuff as well, and players still was able to play throughout the season.
Mm-hmm.
And now it seems like with more rest, your body isn't conditioned enough to endure the long term.
I think there's a perfect balance between actual on the court time and the rest you need, right? Like, and that science isn't. It's not an exact science. It's one of those individual workout things. Like, nigga, it's how your body responds. Not, oh, we all run like this and we all run these. No, nigga, how does your body respond to this activity? Before and after, right? Because if somebody goes sit in the ice tub, that might work for them. And that might be detrimental to your body.
Yeah.
Like, just because of body chemistry and shit like that. So it's like, yeah, I would want to know that too. But that's what I'm saying is because you can't really rest cats if you're trying to win, right? Or you got to have a team built around, they are 1 or 2 dudes just sitting out and then we still blowing you out.
Yeah, and
right?
the league made it very clear that you're not going to be resting multiple players, regardless of the way your team is set up. We're gonna see stars this year,
right?
You know what I mean? So we're not gonna see the multiple
We're not gonna see the Clippers.
I was about to say that.
What's
his name?
Clippers.
Kawhi and Paul George. We're not going to see them both taking games off. That's not going to happen anymore. And if it does, it's going to be very select, and it's not going to happen on national television games.
Right.
If it did happen on national television, you're going to get fined.
Well,
they're talking millions. They ain't talking like them.
Nah, they said you got to be seen or something like that. Even if you're gonna rest for whatever reason, you still got to be. You can't take the day off.
And they got to have valid reasons. We need to know this beforehand. It's almost like it was before, but with like way more, what do you call it?
I mean,
it's kind of like TSA.
Yeah.
It's like,
way more checks, bro.
It's way more
checks. Well, not because you're taking advantage, bro. When you can, especially when everybody is going around on their different interviews and platforms saying how every game doesn't matter. Right.
Yeah, that was once again Draymond being a dumbass, just talking too much.
Bruh. But he
was one of those most vocal people about that.
But he's not the only one.
He ain't the only one, but he's the one I think of because he was very vocal in saying that regular season games don't matter. Nobody's playing in March. It's the way you speak when you speak about these things, and because he's so articulate, and because he's the guy that they put out on Front Street to be the player that talks about basketball, and he's very knowledgeable, and we should all listen to him. This is one of them moments he should have shut the fuck up, and we've been saying that since he said that shit, because every time...
Bro, I can't look at Draymond and listen to him like... It'd be in like everything you said is accurate. He does know basketball and things like that, but I personally...
We know, bruh. We know. He looks slow to you. We get it, but that's not fair.
That's
not fair.
I said he not dumb. It's just
how many times I befriended the slow nigga because I realized he's not that slow. He just talk like that. That's not cool.
I can't even say nothing in rebut because it's like I hear you, but I just be looking at him like,
I know you're not all the way there.
Like something missing, dog. I ain't fucking with you. I fuck with you. I ain't fucking with you. I'm saying, it just seem like something off. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what it is. You smart and shit. Niggas say you articulate. So
niggas say you. We need to move on to the other points about everything.
So,
because
the other point that I have for the Bucks is
these niggas. Oh, that shit's funny.
Besides them being an older team, because that can be helpful as veteran players and shit. It's nigga, what players do you have besides Giannis and Dame? You got Chris Middleton still, and then who else? Like
you got Brook Lopez,
okay,
and then what's his name? Is it Connaughton? Is that how you say his name?
Is he still there?
Yeah.
I mean, But really though, like, cause cause the way when they start moving pieces, bro, he's there. I believe he's on the roster as of this conversation.
All right, so look.
See what I'm saying?
I think what you're saying basically is they'll have a solid team, but when it gets further enough, will you have the help? I don't think so.
And that's where I'm at.
I agree with you.
That's where I'm at. It's like, y'all got a solid 5. Y'all got a solid 7.
But after that, how much do you have, and because that's what the Warriors' problem was when we watched that this year. They're probably going to do the same thing.
How deep is your bench?
Because when we looking at who's around you in the East Coast,
nigga, they got squad, brother. The Celtics is killing. Period.
It's fucked up that you traded Joe. You traded him away,
and then they like, hey, dog,
we'll pick him back up.
Hey, bruh,
we need that.
Hey, bruh,
over here, across the bay from you.
Hey,
the guy you gave up, we gonna make.
Well,
he's like a Power Ranger now, huh?
Yeah, They had the cartoon, bro. He was the little leprechaun sharpening his shit, and the buck was over there. It's like, yeah. Hey, bro, because
he gonna fit this team too well.
It's actually perfect.
Yes, everything they needed this. Bro, they needed a leader for one. They needed somebody that could settle him down. They needed somebody that was smart and wouldn't like fuck up the game. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
They needed all of the deficiencies that what's his name, Marcus Smart had taken away, and they got that. And then they got somebody that was even better at on-ball defense. These niggas are going to be ferocious when it comes to on-ball defense.
He better at on-ball defense. He a better point guard, period.
But the whole team, though. Because you got, what's his name, blocking shots in the back.
They traded the big nigga.
What big nigga? What you mean?
The big nigga. They had the one big football playing center. Like,
traded him?
That's how they got him, bruh.
Fuck.
they got I forgot. They got some, I think, a European dude. But he not him. I know you whoa. He's their starter. He's always been their starter. And I think they got
it's Williams. It's Williams.
They traded Williams.
Damn.
They traded Williams.
I don't know about that one.
But
I feel it.
Well, no,
because you got Drew Holiday.
You got the piece you needed, bro. Because if we look back at the games that we've watched with the Celtics, right? Their main problem was they didn't know where to go, and nobody was directing them, right? And bro can't go left, right? Like it's stupid shit like that we should never see.
It ain't even that.
Give
me in my points. Give me in my strong.
Well, no, but that's what I'm saying. Is we should never see that. If he can't go left, nigga, the point guard should put you in a position.
There's another one. Draymond said, "Hey, once we figured out that he couldn't go left, he just told the world that shit too. Once we figured out he couldn't go left.
Hey, my nigga still got a max, so fuck you, bro.
No, because next year they said the same shit that Draymond was like, oh yeah, he showed us that they can't go left, so we just guarded that, and that shut him down.
No, but that's what I'm saying. He still got the max, so I ain't tripping. Like, y'all, like, I feel like that's just hate. Trying to knock a nigga paycheck. And bruh still got the max, nigga. So, fuck y'all. That's how I feel about that.
You got beat because of this deficiency.
It's cool.
We gotta fix it.
And no, we did. We got Drew Holiday over here. I ain't got to dribble. I got to be in my spots. Make my shots,
right,
nigga.
Like I said. I think the Celtics are going to be dangerous this year.
I believe so.
And I told you last year, I was like, beware of Jason Tatum, and you didn't believe me. And he showed last year. He was really nice.
I don't believe in Jason Tatum as a standalone star. He not Kobe. He can't.
I don't think so.
No,
either.
but that's what I'm saying. Like when it's believing Jason Tatum, it's like, bro, he not bringing the ball up the court and running it like that. He not.
He can on some games. It's more about if he get hot.
No,
kind of thing.
No, but that's my point.
Yeah.
He not. It's not a consistent. No, I can do this when they need me to. Give me the ball, bro. Coast to coast.
He be trying to, and it don't be.
Yeah, he ain't got it. It's okay, bro. You got to.
Sometimes it work out. It don't be working out left though.
He ain't it. It's okay. If that's not you, that's not you, and they gotta be.
But it don't need to. If they really just got to the point where it's like it's okay, we can just share the ball.
That's
with
where
me
I'm
and
at.
What's his name, Jaylen Brown. Because Jaylen Brown has that kind of game where it's like it might not go, but if it's going, just keep giving me the ball anyway.
But that's what I'm saying. It's instead of them having to fight it out between them and figuring it out, somebody can be like, no, nigga, you the one that you on tonight. It's me and you tonight. right, bro, you ain't got it. It's me and him tonight. Like they don't have to do
I ain't
that.
got it. Y'all got it.
Right.
Let y'all go through y'all thing.
Exactly.
Screen off each other.
But they don't have to figure it out on their own. They got a veteran leadership that can make them decisions.
They
bro.
might win the chip this year, man.
If they don't, it's a disappointment. I'll tell you that right now.
Yeah, definitely.
Like,
This is definitely championship.
Because y'all got too many skills, nigga.
Y'all been there too many times too. Y'all been up to the top. Like we ready to see you guys win this.
You should, bro. Like the little things that y'all lost, like I can't go left. That's why they lost, nigga. Just that one little thing, that one thing we can fix.
Pretty much.
Like you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like yo, you got too many players, too many times you've been there, bro. It's that time. If you don't, it's a disappointment. Period. You're not the Sixers that we don't fucking think will win anything ever. Like we're not giving you that. We not
don't do Embiid like that.
Why not?
Embiid got a squad.
He got a trash ass MVP award. He shouldn't have got.
You right.
His team.
It's funny too because I was one of them advocates for him to get that MVP. Ooh, he made us look stupid.
His team don't show up for him, around him, or like
he don't feel like a player I'd want to show up for anyway.
Then why would we ever believe in the Sixers?
Right.
Right.
Like, but I don't think it's just him. I think it's the collection of them. Like Doc Rivers wasn't a coach that I would ever want to show up for either. He doesn't inspire me to want to win. I've never heard that in him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know he's gone now, isn't he?
Yeah.
He I don't know who they coach is now.
The Suns now.
Who's they coach now?
Don't nobody know.
It fucking matters.
No, it's
when
like,
you say, wait, what did he say?
He said, we'll actually quote him. I got this one ready.
Embiid was.
He said, who said they surpassed us when speaking on the Bucks and the Celtics? And
they were already better than you.
So what are we talking about? Like, who said they surpassed us? Nigga, the world. Who went to the finals? Not you.
Y'all weren't good enough.
Who
when
beat y'all?
They good.
That's my question. But it's because he got an MVP award and because y'all heaped that praise on him that I constantly said over the last 290-something episodes to not get these niggas until they do something. He's a generational talent. But if he just gets the ball, this is what he can do. Look how amazing he is. Look at his numbers. Nobody's doing what he's doing. And he fucking loses in the second round. And it's like, what happened to him, bro? Generational. Well, he ain't had nobody around him. There wasn't no help. All that shit that y'all would say.
They look like they all quit.
Yeah, because, bro, what does that mean? What does that mean? If they all quit, what does that mean? Y'all been there trusting the process, nigga, for 6, 7, 8, 9 years. And niggas quit on you in the playoffs?
They didn't trust the process.
They got through trusting the process, bro. They over it.
We're over trusting the process.
So all of that shit,
the process didn't work out.
For all of the accolades you throw at Brad, and you tell me about his game, and he says shit like this.
I'm really looking, but it's the things you say in the moments that matter. And that's been the Philadelphia issue anyway, as a whole organization. You can't just undermine your players and your coach. You can't just throw your players under the bus when they're in the most vulnerable state, and then just throw them to the wolves and get a new nigga. Now the new nigga don't want to be a part of your team at all, and we gotta try to make this work.
Wait a minute.
Now we got our MVP out here, the MVP of the league out here, making it seem like, oh, who topped us. And your second star player doesn't even want to be on this team. He's literally trying to force his way out because he wants nothing to do with Daryl Morey. Isn't that correct? Because that's a whole thing.
I was gonna say we have to talk about that.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like imagine a giant stain on like a painting, and nobody talked about it.
Like they went in there, the activists threw the can, bro. It's just on there and they let it hang.
What was his quote again?
Huh?
Nobody.
Who said they surpassed us,
bro?
But my thing is, how can you even say that and you wasn't in the finals?
Who are you?
You didn't. Who did you beat? Who have you beat this whole time?
Nobody.
Like they gave you the MVP award because niggas said Joker is not all-time great. All right, bro, whatever.
And Giannis still could have got it over you,
But
bro.
you ain't that great. Period. Niggas campaigned for you to get an MVP award you did not deserve.
He didn't deserve it.
But
you showed us in the playoffs, though. That's the thing. That's the real fucked up part. Because we advocated for you before that. That regular season bullshit paid off for you, bro. And when it mattered most, you showed us you ain't shit. So you like, I was about to do Steve Nash 30. Nope. Can't even do that.
Hey, Steve Nash was balling his ass
Exactly.
off,
I can't even do Steve Nash dirty like that. Because I remember that year and thinking like he didn't deserve that MVP.
He was balling his ass off, bruh. When you see the averages over time and
I
shit like that,
understand.
it's like
he was dope.
Bruh, he was just small and that was it. It take more than running faster than niggas to beat him. Unfortunately.
I can't even think of who I would compare you to that didn't deserve the MVP. Who would be the next?
I can't think of anybody. Only because
that's really bad.
Only
bro.
because his MVP was more of a campaign than his playing. Like, you know, when you watch people play, bro, like I always go to the eye test.
Well, to
like,
me, it was too close. It could have been a toss up, and then they were going to give it to Jokic for his third time, right?
But it's still the eye test, bro. That's my point is. It's the eye test. When I watch your game, regardless if it's regular season or playoffs, when I watch you, what do I see? Am I looking at this and being like, yo, that was amazing? Look at how it's like, no, these is fucking trash ass highlights that y'all keep trying to say that this thing is amazing. And then y'all telling me about his advanced stats. None of that shit matters when I watch him playing. I wouldn't put him on my team. But that's y'all MVP because Jokic is an all-time great and Giannis is having a down year.
It's bro, his
this is the shit.
His low lights are so bad though. That's
his
really
highlights
what it is.
Are bad.
No, his highlights aren't bad. I feel what you mean, but to me, it's because
highlights is low.
No, wait. Let me finish. I think it's because they infected the team with James Harden. And
damn.
But it's real, bro, because his game was already it had a pureness to it before he was there. And then when he got there, it was like, all right, we can just foul bait, bro. You doing too much. We don't need to try this hard to get everything done. You could just get fouled all the time. And that's what he's been doing the last 2 years. Just getting fouled every time. And it looks ugly as fuck. So I feel you on that.
Now, my thing would be, all right, you say infected with James Harden, and it's like, then that means there's a lot more issues than just them players being around each other. Because who's allowing my MVP caliber player? If I got Shaq on the squad, right? I mean, he out here dominating. And then the nigga come over here talking about, hey, but if you did this, it'd be better. And it's like, hold on, Dad. He right. You should add that to your game. But dominate first. Do what you do. And then if you run into a spot where they might be slowing you up a little bit, then extend your game to that bullshit over there. Then once you do that, they like, oh, wow, look at all this. Right? Instead, you skipped all that. You skipped the good shit you did to do this bullshit. Now, I don't think you're a good basketball player.
Well, this is kind of what happens when the wrong guy joins the team. The wrong star. Because it's like, who couldn't... If Dame... No, wait. If Dame had joined that team, right, at the time, back when Dame wanted to be traded, or he should have been traded, and then, remember,
Okay.
And then it wasn't James Harden, they had put him on that team. I think he would have changed him in a way that would have helped his game, as opposed to, let me show you these tricks and trades to get by. You know what I mean? It would have been something, a little more pure to the game. Now, when it really matters, you're going to go into the playoffs and have the exact issues as your you call it, your former predecessor.
Yeah,
he has these same issues when he gets to the playoffs.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work.
Your calls don't work as much. Mm-hmm. Your game starts to look sloppy.
You still gotta play.
You gotta play hard, but you're not playing hard because this is what you're used to doing, and it's not working anymore. So you're getting frustrated, and then you kind of give up. That was their issue these last 2 years.
And that's
it looked like they gave up.
What the Rockets did with James Harden.
I think the poison is James Harden.
Hey, but James Harden is a poison. Let's talk about that.
Yeah. Because like,
hey,
I
look,
don't think
bro.
it was Embiid. Like, because Embiid is an MVP talent. Embiid could have been all that we thought he was in the playoffs, but your mentality is infected because you threw your players under the bus the same way James Harden would. You quit on your team the same way James Harden would.
Mm-hmm.
Your game stopped working and you looked sloppy out there and sluggish the same way James Harden would. You know what I mean?
When you break it down that way, it's like, damn, James.
James Harden never takes accountability for anything either. This is another one of Embiid's issues. So when you're trying to be the leader of the team and you're trying to, learn how to take the reins and be that guy that becomes a champion, who's teaching you? The guy that never fucking won and couldn't get past other actual champions. You know what I mean? I would have rather they traded for Russ and helped him. You know what I mean? It's probably still would have looked sloppy, but at least he would have given him a better mentality.
Nah, yeah. I feel like if Russ comes around, everybody work, period. Like, even if
that would have been better.
Like, I think that's just how he is. But the James Harden effect is kind of interesting. Because it's like, why... I saw somebody was talking about how he came up with that step back, right? And it's like, nigga, it's just a Euro step the other direction.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, okay, that's some real basketball IQ shit, right? To think about it, think it through and work on it and make it work for you. Great. To come up with this shit and then to infect the team with skills they don't have, right? You can do that. That's a James Harden thing. Embiid should never be doing that. Right? Hey, granted, it's legal, this, that, and the other.
But everybody in the league does it now.
No, but I'm saying, it's a skill set thing.
Yeah.
Nigga, if it fits your game, if you out there around the 3-point line a lot, dribbling and shit, yes, nigga, that should be in your arsenal. It has to be. Because everybody doing it. When you a 7-foot center and you play in the middle, the fuck you doing at the 3-point line,
dancing around,
doing a step back?
Yeah, that's not good. But you sound like Shaq. Like, this is his biggest gripe.
It's dumb. No, look, because, hey, as a six, I'm not saying big men can't shoot and shit.
Nah,
right?
You're right. But, like, your job, traditionally.
Yo, you already got, like, a foot over niggas.
So, look,
you don't really have to do shit.
This is what pisses him off. Because I am you. You know what I mean? I know what you possess and how you feel when you out on that court. So I know what you could be out there doing. Whether you are like me or not, I know that you could be out there moving niggas around. I know you could be out there and get in the box and be a presence, especially on defense.
But you know
I know you could be this.
Now you know what, though? The difference between a Shaq and any of them older center dudes is the physicality. And these cats don't want to get hit. Like, because
Anthony Davis, bro. The Anthony Davis effect.
To be fair, people don't know when you down there trying to grab rebounds, nigga. You catching elbows.
This is what makes Looney so fucking amazing, bro.
You getting torn back there, bro.
Looney did you remember in the playoffs when we up against Sabonis, where he was getting the physical play? They talked about it, I think, in the first game or two. And they asked Looney how he felt about it, and his response was, "I love it." You know what I mean? Because this is what as a big man, I do. I'm down in the box to the middle, and things get dirty down there.
But cats don't want to be touched.
This is how I make my fucking money.
But cats don't. But that's the thing, though, because we talked about age and longevity and shit like that in your career. All of them bruises and shit build up over time, and niggas don't want to put their body through that.
You know what's funny to me? I'm trying to think. I'm just thinking of other players that are also like this. Steven Adams isn't that fucking strong. People talk about Steven Adams like he actually is Aquaman. And it's funny as fuck to me because I know in a league where there are other big men his fucking size.
Bro, he ain't even the biggest big man.
It ain't even that. It's because they make it seem like he's so, dominantly strong and shit.
No, nigga.
He would be, if Dwight Howard was in his prime, just Dwight Howard, one guy, if he was in his prime, he would have nothing for him. He would be getting moved out of the way
Bruh.
and getting dunked on with nuts on his face and shit.
The
It would look
only-
really fucking bad.
What Steven Adams has is he not scared of you, bruh. He gonna be in the box and put the work in one way or the other.
But I'm just one guy out here.
That's it.
When there's a league full of pussies and I'm the only nigga that's out here I'm with the shit stuff.
That's it. That's it, bro. That is exactly it. I'm with it, bro. I'm down here, like you said. He ain't the biggest, he ain't the strongest nigga, but you know what he is about that action.
The only nigga I gotta worry about is Kevon Looney, who can't jump, and Bam Adebayo, who's smaller than me. You know what I mean? Like, these niggas can't do nothing. Like, they're not real big men.
Nobody, they want to dribble. They want to go out to the line, to the 3-point. Yeah, nah, that sounds about right.
Fucking the real big man. Cat. Once again, when I think about Shaq, when I think about all these, you take the way he looks at these players and how he reacts to that game, and then just apply it to this conversation.
Mm-hmm.
The way he looks at Cat is one of those, like, I can't stand this nigga's game. I know you can shoot. I know you great at shooting. I give it up to you. I didn't understand your game. You know, I wasn't familiar with your game. But at the same time, no. You too fucking big to be a punk in the middle.
Yeah, that's really.
They
what it
should have
said.
never had a reason to go get Gobert. That should have never happened.
Hey, do you think that's not gonna work? I'm not even gonna ask. That's just not gonna work.
It didn't work last year. How's it going to work now?
I mean, last year they wasn't together for that long, and yada yada yada.
Fuck out of here with that.
Playbooks is different.
No,
Should be
no, that's your position.
No, it's not. I'm a power forward.
This isn't like it worked with Davis and Cousins, and the reason it worked because Cousins was that guy.
Mm-hmm.
Cousins was the middle guy that we talking about, just doing the dirty work. It didn't matter.
Yeah.
I can make this work because I can be this guy.
And that's Rudy, bro, with his turnaround.
No, it's not. Rudy Gobert is a fraud. Of all players in the NBA, he is a fucking fraud. We've all seen how players react to him. In your own league, they don't respect your game. You're there because you're tall.
I mean, yeah.
And it works for you, but at the same time,
I
when
got
it comes to being skilled,
Wait, hold on. I got back-to-back defensive player of the year
because
award.
you're tall, not because you're
I
skilled.
don't get nigga. And what's your point? I got him, you don't. Nigga, like, yo.
The point is, when niggas count on you to be defensive, you get played off the floor, nigga. So shut the fuck up. You know what I mean? Like, and that's how everybody feels about him. This is why he doesn't talk. Like, when people talk shit about him, you don't hear him come back and say shit.
They be like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, you right. I am weak. Like,
Whatever, nigga. Like, yeah, that's it. Whatever, nigga.
we ain't got nobody to deal with, man. None of the big men are actually big men. So,
Hey, I still got hope out for my
fucking, they said, what? I'm sorry. Because I'm thinking about Anthony Davis now. They said he got to play the 5 this year.
Okay, they gonna
That might fuck that whole team up.
No, it won't.
That team is set to win, honestly. Like,
No,
nobody
they
talking
not.
about the Lakers, really, because we don't want to talk
No,
about the
they
Lakers,
not.
really, but they going to talk about the
How are
Lakers.
they set to win with Ruri Hachimura?
They loaded that team up again.
Who else is on
So
there?
they looked kind of, so look. They were shit as fuck at the beginning of last year, right?
Yes.
Then they retooled the team and made it look very, very good. They got past the what was the first team they got past?
The Grizzlies?
The Grizzlies, and then they got past the Warriors, and then they ass handed to them by a real championship team. So you look at your deficiencies, you try to, retool. They did that, and now they're coming back. Problem I see with that team is if you make Anthony Davis play the 5 all year, you're not going to be as strong as you should be because he's not going to be as strong as he should be playing that one position. He doesn't want to do it. He's one of these guys we were just talking about, just kind of weak in the middle. Yeah. And although I should be out there, I don't want to be out there. I'm a big dude. I can dominate on defense when it matters most. But if I don't have what it takes to give it to you every game,
I gotta see who's on the Lakers because
they got a good team, bro. I think he's the only thing that might fuck that up that and how do you actually beat Jokic and all that shit.
yeah, I don't think they got.
How the Sun's gonna just blow you out. You know what I mean? Those type of things.
That's where I'm at. Where I'm like,
They do have a championship squad, though. Okay, close enough. They got a contending squad. They might be a championship squad.
They like top 5.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like they're there now.
Like in the West.
I didn't believe in them last year. You know what I mean? I didn't believe in them last
They're
year.
not top 5 NBA. Anyway,
I didn't believe in them last year, and I would believe in them this year.
okay, I don't believe in them at all.
I kind of do.
But I have to put an asterisk by that and see what's going on. Because I know what's his name? Sports Clips cousin. He be hooping. And then
Austin Reeves is not Sports Clips cousin. Don't do him like that.
Why not?
Because that's so cold.
Why not?
That's so cold. It's because they white.
Yeah.
That ain't right. Don't do him like that.
Why not?
He should have his own name. He on the Lakers, bro. He should be bigger than Sports Clips. Don't call him.
I'm from
Sports
Sacramento,
Clips
nigga.
cousin,
It's fuck LA over here. So, or I mean, beat LA. My bad. No disrespect.
He is better than Sports Clips.
He might be, nigga, but I'm from Sacramento, nigga.
He better than Sports Clips.
It's Sports Clips cousin, nigga.
What is Sports Clips' real fucking name?
Kevin Herter.
Kevin Herter. You don't even know the nigga name. Nigga stumbled on that. Kevin.
I got it. It was right. I think that's how you say it.
You said it right. You did. That's sad. He said it's Sacramento out here. Fuck LA. Although I know they players more than my own.
Yeah, I could probably name more Lakers than Kings, nigga, but still.
It's fuck LA though, for real. That's that Taylor Swift effect right there. That name recognition, nigga. We put them out on Front Street in front of you, nigga. We know what it is. Yeah, man.
So.
I believe in him.
Oh, I can't say that. Only because what else do they have besides the names we know? Again, it's the same argument I have for the Bucks.
Yeah,
where
right.
It's like, hey, bro, okay, cool, you got LeBron, you got Anthony Davis, you got Reeves, feel me? You got Hachimura.
That's enough names right there, though.
I mean, but again, that's cool to get you through the regular. Yeah.
They got his name, Vanderbilt. They got bench squad players. They have.
That's really what my thought is. I don't know their name.